What does the lava feel like?
Lava.
Lava, real, actual lava.
It was real, actual lava.
It was pretty warm. It was pretty warm and a little gooey.
Yeah. Lava's gooier than you expect.
Yeah.
I feel like this is going to be like, you know, when you watch Nickelodeon when you're younger and you're like, I just want to know what the slime feels like and the slime tastes like. That's how I am with this lava now.
It's a great mystery. Everybody wants to know.
Hello, Virzi Triplets. There's only one rule to this game. Don't fall in because the floor is lava!
I am talking to 2 ghosts and 1 survivor from The Floor is Lava. Can you guys just identify yourselves real quick so we know who is who?
Yeah.
I'm Sean.
I'm Alex.
I'm Mitchell Virzi.
And together we're the Virzi Triplets.
Oh my gosh, so they pronounced your guys' name wrong on the show.
Yeah. They butchered our last name, which was annoying, but...
Guys, I've been practicing. I was like, I'm going to get it right. Virzi, wrong.
They added a T somehow. I don't know how it got to Virzi.
Yeah, it rhymes with Jersey. So Virzi, Jersey.
Not curtsy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Messed up pretty bad on that one.
But contrary to popular belief, you guys are not from Jersey.
No, everybody thinks that. Everybody thinks that. That's not true. We're actually LA boys, which is no one ever guessed that.
Which is even more hateable. Yeah.
Now, The Floor is Lava is the #1 show on Netflix, and people are just captivated by it. I mean, what has it been like for you guys?
I think we've all been surprised by the response we've gotten. The show has done so much better than we expected.
Yeah.
Everybody's been super supportive / hates us, which is, about the same thing as supportive.
Love or hate. And I can't believe how well it's done.
Yeah.
Because it's a kid. I mean, it's a kid show, and usually, top of Netflix it's been #1 for literally 10 straight days. And I don't want to say it's because we're in the pilot episode,
but that is just a fact.
But
I will also say that I think a lot of people get very nostalgic vibes. I think a lot of people think Legends of the Hidden Temple. It kind of brings them back to their childhood. They think they can do it. So I think that's another reason why it's been so popular, at least.
Much harder than it looks.
Yeah, it is much harder than it looks.
Well, the EPs did this interview where they were like, everyone who kind of tried out didn't really know what the show was going to be. We didn't have the name of the show yet. So what did you guys think you were getting into versus when you show up to the Burbank IKEA and see the lava?
I honestly didn't. We knew it was going to be a kid show. We knew it was going to be an obstacle course. And we're like, all right, we're fit. We got guns. You know what I'm saying? This should be no problem. So we talked a whole bunch of trash too.
Yeah.
And we got worked. Pretty bad.
I think the production value was so much better than we were expecting.
Yeah.
The courses, the cat, everything that was put together was incredible. We were not expecting it to look so amazing.
So, spoiler alert, you guys do not succeed in your course. So at what point do you guys realize we're in trouble here?
We honestly thought that we were winning. We thought that we were if we couldn't do it, then none of the other teams did. That's how dumb and arrogant we were about it. But no, apparently we lost to a mom.
Yeah.
A mom and 2 kids. So
I think we realized it once Mitchell's tiny little leg couldn't reach the step. That's when I was like, oh, we're screwed.
Man. That moment, Mitchell, you were all the way at the end, and then just a tragic death. What went wrong there?
I thought that net that I was holding onto would give a little more swing. Mm-hmm. But when I swung forward, I'm like, oh, I'll lead with my, I thought my body would go forward, but it was just face first, and I ate it.
I can tell you exactly what happened. Our 5'6" dad and our 5' mom had 3 triplets that are 5'4", and we just.
5'5". He's 5'4". We're 5'5". And on Tinder, we're 5'8". So if that helps.
Of course.
Why did Mom and Dad make me so short?
Also, what people didn't see was he was doing pull-ups for about a minute and a half, and then was hanging for another 3 minutes before he finally ate it.
I might have burned out. Yeah.
Just go! Don't show off! Oh, sorry.
That sounds about right. Sean, you fell off the pyramid, which is the same pyramid we see Talia do her big sacrifice.
Yeah.
How difficult was that pyramid? Because that thing looked impossible. No one could get off that thing.
It had no give. The sides were the ledges were maybe a half inch, but every time you stepped on it, it was kind of like foam. It would just push in. So So there's really nothing you could step on. I'd like to say I sacrificed myself too, just like Talia. We just happened to not win.
No,
she
Talia's big moment.
died for something. You just kind of
fell off.
ungracefully slid in. Yours was.
Well, what happened
quite
was I stopped holding on to the top because I was shimmying my way down, and I was yelling at Alex because he was yelling at me, and then I got distracted looking at him, and I just slid in. So he also turned into a meme. He went viral with his the one thing he said took off on all the apps.
Why did you stop working out? I was sad.
That was the most iconic line of dialogue in 2020.
Thank you. So many people related to it.
That is the 2020 mood. Yeah. And as you
Yeah.
can see, he still looks sad. So that's kind of we don't know.
Yeah, we need an update. Are you still sad? Why were you sad?
I was sad because I have to deal with them all the time. I live with them, I work with them, I perform with them. I'm pretty much married to them. So you tell me, if you had to deal with 2 of your ex-boyfriends all the time, you'd be sad too.
Sounds like a dream come true for most ladies.
So when you get to the course, do you know that everything in the room is usable? Because it was almost like an escape room meets an obstacle course.
Yeah, I mean, we're aware that if there's an object, the whole point is don't fall in the lava. Everything else is kind of like a free for all.
Yeah.
So we're just okay, what can we use? And there was only a couple things that you could use, so we made the best of it.
One of you got lava in your mouth. What was that like?
Yeah, that was me. It was hot. It was toasty. Was not expecting that. I think I immediately spit it out because they just shot right in my face. Yeah.
What my favorite thing about this show is just the way that people react when people fall into the lava. They are literally dying for real.
Oh my God! No!
It's like losing $10,000. You would scream $10,000 being thrown out the window. So,
well, I will say it was very hard not to laugh when Mitchell face planted.
Yeah,
it was so hard not to laugh.
When Sean slid off the pyramid on the last one, they had to do the backside of me because I was laughing. Because while he was mid-fall, he looked at me in the eyes, and I could tell he was trying to be like, "This is your fault." And I'm like, "No, that's your fault." And then I just couldn't stop laughing.
Oh man, tell me about your response on social media.
How graphic can we be?
Go. You know what? Just go for it. We'll let me do the editing.
Oh boy! You know when you get one of the when you get your first big exposure, you're always like, "Oh, so many girls are gonna hit me up." Yeah. It's never like that. It's like going to the gym and you try and get in really good shape, and you're like, "Oh, look at all these muscles," and none of the girls care. It's always guys that come up and talk to you. Yeah. That's it. Nice lats, dude. That's exactly what happened.
One of my favorite tweets that's a little cleaner is watching the floor is lava, and I have some comments. The main one being, I want the Virzi Triplets to wreck me over and over and over and over and over again. Yeah. Please wreck me, Virzis.
I mean, I've loved watching you guys just kind of respond to pretty much everyone on Twitter. Are you just searching triplets and just going ham?
Yeah, we love to troll people, especially people that don't like it, because it's not that hard. Triplets is a very unique thing, so it's easy to search. Mm-hmm. All right, we know if someone's going to talk smack, and then we like to find it, and then we just make it even way more annoying than we already were. Or
I think some people also caught on to it because there's one guy that's like, I bet the Virzi Triplets are so shallow that they'll actually look up this and see if we're talking about them. And then I retweet it saying, you're absolutely right.
You guys probably got a couple of weird tweets, but now people are just doing it to see if you guys will respond.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. And again, what else are we going to do? We have all this time. Reach out to us. We'll respond.
That was
very desperate.
Too desperate right there. Too desperate.
I'm sad. I'm a sad human being.
Okay. So who's single of the triplets?
All three of us are single. We're all single, ready to mingle.
Not touch the Pringle, because a lot of good. Does that make sense?
No. Okay.
What does that mean?
Edit that out. Yuck.
Yeah. We'll just,
that's called a bomb.
So do you guys live together?
Yep.
Yeah, we're all single. We all live together. We work together. We do.
We perform stand up together.
We're always around each other.
Again, like I said, we're pretty much married.
We got hair transplants together. It was very adorable.
Yeah, we did.
Best way to tell us apart is probably by the hairline.
So this is the thing. In the show, you guys said we could tell you apart by your hairlines. Now these are all going to change. We're all confused now. So how do we tell you apart?
You'll just have to keep updated with the social media and see how our hair journey progresses. You can follow
Usually personality. I usually get more of the douchey vibe. Sean's more of the. You would probably like Sean because you got like Star Wars in the background, so you're kind of nerdy. So that's more Sean's forte.
Sean's more of a dad bod sort of dude.
Yeah, he's a dad bod kind of guy. I exude comfort. And then Mitchie's more of a beta. You know, if you're looking to be more of an alpha woman.
I would not say that.
Mitchie's definitely kind of a.
Did I lose to a mom on Floor's Lava? Yes, but I would not classify myself as beta.
Well, you guys are getting the daddy moniker now, so.
Yeah. Again, very proud of that. We got daddy. Zaddy was another one which I hadn't heard.
Yeah,
it's a more flattering daddy. And then someone called us the Virzi Triplets,
which I like a lot.
Which is not bad.
Combine the two worlds.
That's good. So do you think if they do a season 2, which I assume they will because it's so popular, do you think would you guys want to go back and try to redeem yourselves?
Oh,
absolutely.
We still think we should have won the show.
We still think we're the best competitors, even though we had 0 points.
Yeah.
Tell that to Talia.
Yeah. We're down to redeem ourselves.
In our defense, Talia did nothing. She didn't get any points. She got as many points as we did. And I technically didn't fall off, so I still had hope to get points. That's how I see it.
This is how in denial we are about losing.
So if I was going to be on the show next season, because I'd sure like to be, what advice would you have for me?
Grow longer limbs would be my first bit of advice.
Wear ankle weights and hang your legs over the bed when you sleep, so they just pull it down, so you get longer legs.
I would heavily recommend parkour.
Parkour
that is definitely the best way to learn how to beat the Floor's Lava is a hardcore regimen.
And basketball shoes. Yeah. You wouldn't think of it. We went with crappy old gym shoes. If you had some shoes with some nice grip to catch that lava in there, you can be unstoppable. That's the main bit of advice.
That and don't use your face to break your fall.
Okay.
Fall forward, not your face.